So I just wanted to do a very quick demo of the new Handicap Master extension and how it can be used inside ClubNet. Our good friends at Handicap Master have done a major update which allows us now to pretty much access what was on the touchscreen inside the clubhouse but through the app. So what I'll do here is I'm just going to click here into the members area, and you'll see now I have the digital scorecard, same button that was there before. I click into that and it'll present me with a screen that says sign in or enter a score. Depending on how you have the competition set up, you can now actually sign into the competition, so you'll be able to track all the players that are playing rather than just referring to the tee sheet and seeing who's actually signed in. So I'm going to click into the sign in and it's giving me a list of the competitions. So you'll see there's one competition available for me today, and this is our digital card test. So I'm going to click sign in, and that's going to log me in directly because it's passing this information directly from my ClubNet login straight into Handicap Master. It's going to ask me which tees that I'm playing from. In this case it's white or red. In the previous version we just had a list of all different types of tees. This is now connected to the competition setup, so this competition can only be played from the whiter tees, so they're the only options you'll see down here that are being offered to me. So I'm going to click on the white and click done, and now I'm going to click sign in, and now it tells me that I'm signed in as John Ahern. Handicap is 10 and strokes received is 10. The one difference here is that in the terminal, if you're using the touch screen and your handicap was wrong, whether it be an away score that hadn't counted yet, you could enter your score here or enter your new handicap, but rather you can't do that inside the digital part of it. So what we're asking you to do is, if your handicap is lower, make sure to contact a competition official. It shouldn't happen too often. And I'm just going to click in here and it says return to score entry, so I'll return to score entry. Now if I just move this out of the way and I run through the Handicap Master extension. So I've already signed in, I've played my round of golf, now I want to enter a score. Again, it's going to ask me which competition, so this will be a list of all your competitions. You don't need to set up competitions in ClubNet anymore. Once they're set up inside Handicap Master, they're now imported directly into the Handicap Master extension. The only time you need to set up a competition is if you're using our tee sheet and you need to have people book in and pay for their game of golf. So I'm going to click here, enter score. It's going to ask me who's marked my card, so I'm just going to choose from a list of players. So I'll just say Dave Adamson is correcting my card, and I'll click into next, and now it's going to give me this scorecard. And this scorecard is pretty much what you've seen on the player entry screen. It's just a slightly different layout. So what I can do is I can click on any of these buttons to give a score. I can click up or down to go to the score previously if I've made a mistake. I can click no return if I didn't have a score on that, and I can click did not play. Did not play is for 9-hole competition, so if we're playing 9 holes I'd click did not play for holes 10 to 11 or a 14-hole competition 15 to 18. So in this case I'm just going to give myself a 4 in every hole, so I'm just going to tap in here on 4 and I'll keep doing it, and you'll see the scores are populating as we go. So I've had 23 points on the front 9. What's nice about this, and one of the issues that we had before, is that we weren't calculating the Stablefoot score, but in the Handicap Master extension that it is now, we are, and this is a great way of checking if my scores are correct. So again, I'll continue on. I'll keep putting in 4s for the rest of my card, and I can scroll up at any stage. And once all the scores are in, you'll see here that I went out in 31, came back in 31 net, gross 36, 36, net 62, and I had 45 points. I wish. If this is incorrect and I want to return, I can always click down the bottom here into cancel and return to score entry. But in this case, I'm going to click submit, and it's now telling me that my scorecard, my scorecard has been recorded, and I can return to score entry.